All right. Uh, Another follow-up video. To really talk about why or what are we trying to capture. Now, we always keep thinking of two things when we start trading. One is, can we find tops and bottoms, and can we then play reversals? That is the one. That's the first piece. And the second way of trading is, can we find a trend and then go into that trend and ride the trend? Now, reversals and trends are basically one and the same thing. A reversal is a point from where a trend starts, and pullbacks and continuations in a trend are where you can potentially enter. So, uh, my my own learning from whatever trading that I've done so far is I can't predict what is a point of reversal. In that case, what I would want to do is find a place where there's a confirmed trend and play the trend. So if I again focus on the chart that is in front of me, which is the macro chart, I can say, let's say we are focusing on this portion of the chart, and if I was to look at some of these stocks, now I can't predict from whatever method that I have, I can't predict that this is the top and then we're going to go down. And then obviously in this case it went up, it went down, blah blah blah, all of that stuff. I can't predict that okay, this is a place on where we should go from. However, what I can do is the fact that okay, there seems to be a bit of a change in this upward momentum previously, and now it's trying to go down again. Uh, so there is a potential downward trend. Now I need to figure out an entry. The fact that this downward trend is confirmed, how do I confirm this downtrend and how can I then enter into this opportunity? So that is what I focus on, or that is what the quad trio, uh, you know, method is. So all I'm doing is looking at certain visual cues to determine the confirmation of a new trend which follows a reversal point. So there is a reversal point here that basically denotes the end of a long trend in this case and a beginning of a short trend. But I am waiting for a confirmation that this trend is now definitely short and then getting into that downtrend. The downtrend meaning short trade, right? So we're simply looking for a short trade now that this whole place is a reversal. Now, the other thing that I'm also doing is I'm using 3 or 4 moving averages to find a web that I don't want to be caught in. And in this case, the web is basically this portion right here, which I'm going to highlight. So I've got 3 moving averages here, 200, 600, and 1K. The web that forms as a portion between these 3 moving averages is what I would call a no trade zone. Don't trade, don't trade, don't trade. Okay? And I want to trade outside of these this zone. So outside of this zone, outside of this zone. Right? That's what I'm trying to do. Now, for that piece, I'm trying to find, uh, you know, what portion of that zone and how can I capture that. So basically, you know, I'm just trying to look for a place to enter. So, for example, if this was a again just staying with this downtrend confirmation, this reversal and a downtrend confirmation, and the fact that I want to be outside of this zone, that means I can be trading in this place or I can be trading on this place because I want to go out. And because it's a short, I want to basically take the short. Or because it's a downtrend, I will take a short trade. Now, which is why again I'm using indicators to show me where to enter. So again, in this case, this portion, if I see, I don't get a signal because for a short, I want all of these three lines to go below zero. I go below zero and change the color to a red, orange, yellow, okay, from a green, cyan, blue color. So uh, at this point, or at this juncture of this trading time, there is no short. Although price did go outside of the three moving average well, but the indicator said we're still not there yet. And then by this time, it is this the bottom, the edge of this triangle, or the three moving averages, the edge of that on the outside. We then got a signal to go short. Right? So that's where the short is. So one is, so two things that we covered so far. One is I'm not looking to predict a top or bottom. A top or a bottom obviously denotes end of a prevailing trend, in this case, end of a long trend, and resumption or a beginning of a new trend, which in this case again is a short or a downtrend. But because I'm not good at predicting the top and the bottom, but I can visually confirm that it's a short trend or a long trend, I am then looking for a web of a no trade zone. The web is basically the three moving averages, and the price action between the three moving averages is what I don't want to trade. Once the price pierces either the top of the three or the bottom of the three moving averages, we don't really care what number it is. Uh, that's when I'm interested in a trade. There can be instances where price does dip out, but which is why we have the indicator to say whether that dip is a fake out or a real dip, and it will dip and then continue dipping down. In which in this case here, this was a fake out, whereas this dip is confirmed. So we confirmed that it was a downtrend. We avoided all of the risk cross price action within the trial of the EMAs, and then once price got out of that trial cage, we used the indicators to enter into the short trade at the last moving average or the bottom moving average of the three moving averages that we have here. So if you now go back to the same uh, principles, we now have a bottom or a reversal point. Again, we can't predict that this is a reversal point of this down move. We captured that piece. This down kind of stopped here, and we are now back onto an uptrend. Again, we can't predict how far the trend can go, and we can see that the trend typically also had certain pullbacks and reversals, pullbacks and continuations. Obviously, price never came down to this, so this area still remains the point of reversal. And then we are not trying to trade, we are looking for a long trade, but all of this between the three moving averages, because the top and the bottom of the moving averages is an area which is what I call a no trade zone. So we are not looking for anything here. We are looking for a long trend because it's an uptrend now, and a long trend is confirmed once price breaks out of the top of the three moving averages on the prior page in a sense, and we use our indicators to identify the base and confirm the base of going long. So that's transaction in the way I did it using averages and determining the cost benefit criteria based on the fact that there is a no trade zone. The place between the three moving averages is a short will before I long. But we are I'm not I don't have a system to tell me this is the magically somewhere reversal will happen. Magically somewhere reversal will happen. I am not there. So I'm waiting all the way to once the reversal happens here, or it's a, I'm still waiting for the next trade literally at this place, and for